Okay, hello everybody and welcome. I'm going to be taking a look at Wonderboy, the Dragon's Trap. This is a game based on, I think it was Wonderboy 3 from the Sega Master System. The company did a remake of it. So, I'm going to be taking a look and seeing what it has to offer. Looking at all the different functions of it. I'm actually not sure what happens if I click up here. I played it a little bit already, so taking a little bit of a look already. I'm gonna click up here, what happens? Oh, okay. Wonder Girl. Nice. Alright. Go to play, and let's start up a new game. Go to normal. Boy or girl? I'll pick boy. Go with the classic. Before you is the Monster Land. Alright, so there's some sort of curse that I have to watch out for. So one of the cool things about this game is that you can switch on the fly between a couple different modes. So, and you don't even need to go into menus to do this. So from here, we've got this really nice style. But you can switch it to retro mode. All I did was press R2 on my gamepad. It just switches. You can go whoop whoop. Easy switch between the two. I like this a lot better just because it looks nice. But you know, if you're nostalgic for this game, you can switch to this as well. One of the other cool things that you can do, and we'll take a look at before we even get started, is you can go to retro. You can have retro visuals, which you saw before, but you could also have the retro music, which is really cool as well. And then you have retro sound effects. I don't know what this is exactly. I guess you can have scanline effects, a couple different things as well. But I'm gonna go with the normal stuff for the purpose of this. So we're just going to play for a little bit and see what happens. I found that this game isn't super difficult. It's kind of basic. Kind of like the old Sega Master System game was, I'm sure. I didn't actually ever play that game. Well, this game, I guess. When I was a kid or anything, I didn't have a Master System. I had a Genesis, I had a Super Nintendo, all that stuff. So I didn't really get to see what this game had to offer. So I have this guy, hit him twice. But yeah, it's just kind of basic. You have your crouch, you have your basic attack there, and then you add some more stuff to it as you go along. Some sort of fireball stuff, and I think the blue pots just give you life if you die. You get all your hearts refilled. So it's kind of basic stuff, and then coins, which you get from enemies that you kill. You aren't getting any right now because I think this is like sort of a prologue thing. But I also have a shield, which is the legendary shield and sword and armor. But yeah, this is one of those show you what the things are before you even get started. The weird thing about this though is that you don't really have any of the abilities. It makes this really harsh sound saying you don't have that. So that's kind of weird that they would start you off trying to show you things and then not actually show you everything. I thought that was kind of odd. Let's see if we can get through this without getting killed too hard. The interesting thing about the heart system is that you actually don't take like 1 heart of damage per mob. It's sort of almost like a mini HP bar each heart. Alright, so yeah, now we have the fire. We can shoot this guy if we want to. It's just a 1 hit, it's not that powerful. That's okay. So you can also block things with your shields, like that. Makes a cool ting sound. and you can also get hit in the ass by by the fireballs as well if you want to. Alright. Just kind of move through this initial thing. So as you can see, it's pretty basic, at least at the start. I haven't gotten too far into the game, so I haven't seen if it gets like way more difficult, a lot more to it. But there is like a decent amount of things even as you get to the next level. I really like the art style as well. It's really nice. It's like, it's not even retro. It's not even like retro inspired, I wouldn't say. It's just sort of a illustrated sort of thing that they're doing with it. But all of it is just, you know, this basic kind of old thing, but fitted with illustrations over it. Just pretty cool. It's kind of a really cool concept. Having you able to look at both and just seamlessly switch between the two on the fly. I really like that. Man, sometimes they just like, whatever, leave that guy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've been running through this whole time. I'm pretty sure you're not even supposed to do that. You're supposed to go down here. I forgot. Whoops. But that's kind of a cool thing about this, is that there's like a bunch of different it's almost sort of a Metroidvania style of things where they don't really tell you where to go necessarily, or like I guess Faxanadu is another kind of similar game where it doesn't really tell you where to go. You have to figure it out yourself. It was the same with a lot of these old retro games like Nintendo games and Sega games. You have to deal without the tutorial that tells you everything, which I kind of like. Not always. Sometimes you want an explanation of things, but... And I'm cursed. Getting ripped, dude. I'm a dragon now. So this is the dragon trap. The aforementioned dragon trap that they spoke of. Namesake of the game. You turn into a dragon. So now you have sort of this fireball attack. Curl up into a little dragon ball. Not like Dragon Ball, but a Dragon Ball. And now I gotta watch out for things coming from the sky, the roof, the ceiling. I'll get it eventually. Ow. Don't really take too much damage. As you can see over on the top left, now I only have one heart. But yeah, it only takes small bits of the heart when you get hit. It takes like little chunks. So you don't have to worry about dying instantly in one hit, which is nice. Some retro games wouldn't be that lenient. Most retro games wouldn't be that lenient. Oh. Yeah, I'll be switching back and forth between these as we kind of go through, just to take a look at things, because it's cool. I like this feature. Gotta use it. Oh god! Please, sir. Alright. So we're getting out of here. And now, proceed with your adventurous undertaking. Wonderboy 3. The Dragon's Trap. So now I get to show you one of the other aspects of the game. There's a village section. So here you'll find things like this fortune teller who's giving me shit for my face. Fuck that guy. But yeah, then there's other things as well. That's something I'll come back to in a second. Try to get over here. Alright. Then you have sort of a shop. The pig shopkeeper. Mithril sword. So we're gonna grab that. Then you go here and equip it. Alright, it sort of does it automatically already. But yeah, now you're kind of open. Open to go wherever you want to. So you have to kind of figure it out. Doesn't tell you where to go. You're just going. See, there's things like this door here that you don't even know exists. All sorts of little secrets and stuff like that. Have another heart. Get out of here and then move on. So the next section is called the beach, as you'll see in a second. It has a bunch of different levels in that that'll have different themes. Here's the beach. Simple name. It is what you might expect. But now we have this flame attack, and you have to use that to kill enemies. Obviously, it's not going to hit on this top plane. You have to crouch to hit some enemies. Missed that coin. Oh well. But the cool thing, again, is the open nature of this game. You might not have even thought to come down here if you hadn't played it before, but there you go. The pits don't always lead to death. Sometimes they lead to just random other areas. You have to think about that when you're going through. Sometimes it's necessary to go into these areas as well, so you're going to be searching around, looking for different things. Kind of secret areas. You can also cancel out the enemy's fireballs and things like that with your own fireball. So you have to kind of place that in their path in the right way to stop yourself from getting hit. I'm sure I'll be able to show that off in a second. The crabs over here. Really, at its core, you know, this game is just sort of a basic platformer. Basic old-school platformer. Which, if you're in the mood for that sort of thing, it can be really cool. If you're not, then you're not gonna like it. It's just simple as that. If you're not into sort of old school games, I probably won't like this game. Because it doesn't have a lot of crazy different things or modern takes on the genre, really. It's just very true to its original game. And that's how they're able to do stuff like this, where you can switch back and forth, because it is that true. At least, I think. I wouldn't be able to say 100% on that, just because I did not play the Wonderboy games when I was young. I didn't have access to a Master System, and I don't have access to one now, so I can't really check it myself. Alright, we got over here, and now there's a shop, I think? Maybe a chest? I can't remember. Cosplay as a goblin. So there's goblin clothing here. Not sure what exactly that's for. Master shields as well. Can't get it at the moment. Don't have enough gold. But here's a key, and that's what we needed to get past to the next section. Alright. But yeah, that's really all there is to this game. There's not a whole lot more for me to talk about. There might be bosses and things like that as well. In fact, obviously there was, since I shut off one more towards the beginning. So that's really all there is to this game, at least as far as I can tell, which is fine. It's fun. It's kind of just a old school romp. Pretty relaxing. Not sure how long the game is. I'm sure you can find that somewhere as well if you want to. Yeah, that's it. So this has been my impressions of Wonderboy, The Dragon's Trap. I'm Melchior from Game Clouds. Have a good night, friends.